Hey, what's up guys? It's Moonfyye here, and today I'm going to be playing some Final Fantasy 16. Okay, so we are back here at the new hideaway, and we're currently doing the mission Home Sweet Home, and we have to go speak to Otto, which honestly, I've been kind of like not wanting to get onto this game because last time we played this, it was super sad. And I just cannot believe Sid is gone. I mean, and we're Sid now. I'm sad. This place is neat, but I don't like water. Mostly because it freaks me out from the water monsters and stuff. So I'm not totally vibing with this place with that being said. How do we get there? Oh, is this an elevator? Oh, duh. Let's go up the elevator. Alrighty, up we go. Fancy schmancy elevator. Ooh.
Look, it's Sid.
No, it's Clive. There's Otto. But what's in here? I'm gonna go check this place out first. Ooh, is that a new merchant? Okay. Oh, she's here now. Okay, let's ask her about the hideaway. Let's see what happened.
Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still...
Okay. I expected her to be talking and stuff, but she did not really talk, except for saying like 2 words and then stop talking, so that was kind of awkward. I don't know if I need to get a potion. Oh, we can buy elixirs now. Nice. I'll go ahead and get a high potion while we're here. Oh, it's Goots. Aw, poor Goots. He lost his friend. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the checkpoint and go talk to Otto and see what he wants. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy, and hopefully he explains what happened to the hideaway. Alright, hello.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Ooh, it's a Moogle. I missed you. I was so worried about the Moogle last time. I was like, hopefully it didn't get hurt.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Okay, so that guy's there now. He basically served no purpose when I was like in the old hideaway. So yeah, that's pretty interesting that he's still here and we're gonna have to talk to him. That's a... Oh, that looks like that owl from the start of the game. Wow, cool. Alright, Vivian, what do you want?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Alrighty. Which, wow, so it looks like we're going to be focusing more on the war aspect of the game now, especially since the Blight is taking over a lot of territories. Things are gonna get more intense as they go. This place is so weird to navigate. I'm trying to go around and what seems like it should be an easy way to go through is blocked off. Like a little Torgal sleeping underneath the table. It's so cute. Oh, can I change the music? I personally prefer this one just because the hideaway is technically like a home to these guys. And I just prefer something a little bit more gentler with that being said. I definitely did not like the last song they had playing. It was kind of meh. Thank God, no haptic feedback. I don't know if there's anything else we can grab. Just read, which I don't want to, so let's talk to this guy.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yeah, no, that was weird because that guy said mayhaps, and the only version of mayhaps I know is the nerdy version.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I was honestly wondering why Clive had like that scar on his face and what happened to his marks, and that makes sense. I mean, earlier in the game they did hint that Tanya could take it off, but I wonder why it took so long. Like, they could have done it sooner and made things a lot easier, but they refused to do that. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. I wonder what Jill has to say.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav.
Oh, okay,
He left
never
it on your
mind.
desk. What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Everything would make Martha leave the rest. You guys ditched her, and she has to be there by herself. Just kidding. But yeah, this is picking up. Like, the story is very, 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 very different. Really different, actually, for most Final Fantasy games. This is definitely one of the more darker games for Final Fantasy. In terms of the ones that I played, at least. But yeah, no, this is a very intense story. I like it.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty, we are on a rescue mission to save Martha, but where do I go? Oh, this place is huge. Let's see, do I need to TP anywhere? Alright, so I have to TP to here, to Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Yikes. Dang, this is intense.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Yikes.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Rude. Alright, let's go inside.
Let's get you to physical, shall we?
I'm sorry. I think I twisted something.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, Could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Okay, so things are gonna get really bad
Cole
up
is
here.
right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
This whole thing is so bad. I feel like Hugo was the one that basically did this, especially since Benedicta is gone now. I feel like it was all him and his plan to basically draw out Clive, especially since he's the new Sid and he wants to take out his revenge on Sid. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with you?
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head.
It used to be so like sunny and stuff here, and now it's like all dark and oh boy. Now I can pick up my sparkly. Mine. Yay. Killed the ads, and now I'm moving forward. Okay, so we're going...
Up ahead.
Oh, who is this? Martha?
Martha.
Uh-oh.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
This is so bad. Everything that's happening, I don't like it. The whole atmosphere of the game right now is very intense. I'm just like kind of worried about what's gonna happen. I don't think it'll be anything too bad, but I feel like it's gonna be pretty intense and it's gonna change something in the game. I also feel like the priest might be dead now, and the bears that were up here, I feel like they're all gonna be gone. Alrighty, I killed some more ads, and now I am headed to the church. Or the Abbey, I guess they want to call it the Abbey. Uh-oh.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Yeah, it's probably the priest, and he's probably gone. Oof, oh god, I'm worried.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. to dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh my gosh, this game is like Kingdom Hearts to some degree. Like, there's so many similarities in the game between the two, but yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. Things are only getting worse, and it's very obvious they're getting worse. And now, we have to deal with these black shields, which I guess are like the stronger versions of the Imperials. But they're not that strong. They're actually kind of weak. Oh, also, the new ability, the Thunder ability, is pretty neat. Die. This guy's almost gone, and he's gone. Ooh, double kill. Nice. Yeah, no, I see similarities between these two games in Kingdom Hearts. Some of the story bits and pieces are kind of the same, but I don't want to make that comparison that they're identical because they're not. But they do have similarities, and I think that's nice because I like Kingdom Hearts, so I don't know. It's pretty neat. Anyways, let's continue.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
True. I thought he was dead. Like, I thought he was the one on the ground somewhere. See, I thought this guy was the abbot, not the other way around. Like, I don't think he was alive still. Let's see. Okay, he's in this building. Alrighty. Let's check out what happens.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Yeah, the story's just getting more and more sad. I don't know if I like where this is going, but it's like really, really sad. But we did find a sparkly, so I guess that's not too bad. Don't worry, Torgal, we're not attacking those things. I don't know how to get there. Let's see. I think I have to go this way and then around and around town to downtown. What is that? That is so pretty. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Wow. You're laughing? What? Ring C? Oh, it's a bounty. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal?
Let's get this thing.
Of course it has.
Doom?
It's a floating eyeball.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand this thing, but I will try to fight this thing. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Too slow.
I want to stagger this thing so badly. He just chomped. You guys hear the chomp? He chomped. This eyeball will be chomping for days. It has so much health. I feel like this thing will basically be annoying to fight just because of all the moves it has. Ah, move, 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 move. There you go. It chomped again. This thing likes chomping. Ow, that hurt. These bounties will make the game more interesting, in my opinion, just so you're not fighting the regular ads. And it'll be a little bit more different. But yeah, I don't like this thing. Oof. It's on the same level as the turtle. The turtle was annoying to fight, and this thing's annoying to fight. There you go. It's staggered now. It only took like 100 hours to get it to stagger again. I had to move out of this thing. Ah! Ah! What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's mad, it's mad, it's mad. He's mad! Oh my goodness! Go! Come on, I want this god. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Come on. It's almost there. Come on. There we go. Took way too long. Did not like that. What did it drop? Let's see. Wow, I don't know if any of these are good, but at least I got quite a bit of stuff from experience and stuff like that over here, so that was good.
You didn't see that coming.
It just kaplopped. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Look at this beautiful thing. I'm inside the beautiful thing. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the location.
That must be the bridge.
No, this must be the sparkly. Come on, I want the sparkly. Good job. And there's another one there. Let's get that one too. Good job. Okay. Is that a fishy? What is that? Rocks? I don't know. Okay, let's scatter these remains, guys.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okie dokie, we go back to Martha, which I don't think we can go across this bridge. Yeah, it completely blocks off a section of this area. Well, let's just get on over there. I'm gonna go ahead and probably skip to being there, just because, I don't know, running simulators aren't very fun to watch in my opinion. So yeah, I will be right back. Alrighty, we are here at Martha's Rest. I am gonna buy a high potion real quick, just because I kind of need to. That one battle with the eyeball made me use a high potion, and I like to keep everything stocked up. Let's go ahead and go to Martha. Let's see what she has to say. I'm curious. Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alrighty, looks like we are heading back to the hideaway to go see what Gav has to say. So let's go ahead and TP to there.
No. Where's Gav?
He's up this way. Duh, there's a marker above his head. Alright, Gav, let's see how you're doing, buddy.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Alright, so it looks like we have a adventure at foot. That's such a funny sentence. Also, look how cute this is.
I don't know. You go first.
Aw, Torgal is the goodest of boys. He's so cute. I love him. But yeah, we definitely have something to look forward to, and that is to go into what seems like a water area. And I am absolutely terrified of water areas because they are scary and I hate sea monsters. But unfortunately, I think we'll have to say that for next time, as I am going to go ahead and end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play some Final Fantasy 16 today. Definitely a lot more development in the story. I feel like today was a lot more laid back with the story too. Like, we basically are catching up with what happened in the last 5 years for Clive's life, and we're just kind of learning about that without actually playing through it. Nonetheless, it's still enjoyable, and I love the story of this game, and I'm excited to see where it goes, and I hope you guys are excited to see where it goes too. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, or evening. Take it easy, and peace. Bye!